The Tropical Rainforest by Zachary Florent Grace and Huckabee. Rainforests belong to the tropical wet climate group. The temperature in a rainforest rarely gets higher than 93 degrees Fahrenheit or drops below 68 degrees. Average humidity is between 77 and 88%. Rainfall is often more than 100 inches a year. There is usually a brief season of little rain. In monsoonal areas, there is a really dry season. Almost all rainforests are near the equator. Kinkajou. The kinkajou mostly sleeps in the upper canopy, hiding in the holes of the trees during the day, napping. This is an adaptation, because it hides from predators for long periods of time. The adaptation, sharp claws help them to climb trees, and their long tail to hang from tree to tree for their grip. Kinkajou's teeth are good for eating big food and ripping apart its food. They also hide in the upper branches from the birds of prey. It benefits from its environment by feeding on insects such as termites. The king cobra. The king cobra forms a hood when it feels threatened. When threatened, it also raises up 1/3 of its length and may sway toward you. It will also sometimes spit in its prey's eyes, which stings and will kill rapidly if it gets into the bloodstream. The poison is also a special adaptation that paralyzes the nervous system of its prey, which is often larger than itself. The king cobra is the only snake that builds a nest and guards it until the eggs hatch. The limb sloth. The limb sloth has 2 claws on each front foot that helps it to defend itself in dives in climbing trees. The coloring of the sloth is very helpful. The sloth has an algae that grows in the grooves of the fur that gives the sloth nutrients, and which they get by licking themselves. The greenish color helps camouflage it also. The sloth has a big, pouched stomach that can help it digest the tough cellulose in leaves. Bengal bamboo. This bamboo has dark green straight stalky culms, which are the stems. The leaves are long and narrow and green in color. They grow alternately on opposing sides of the stem, in 2 rows. Usually the blades fall off when the leaves have matured. This leaves a sheath-like base. Coconut tree. The coconut palm tree grows in hot areas. It likes frost-free areas, and grows in Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Pacific region. The tree grows near seas in these areas, so the roots can find moisture. Strangler fig. The strangler fig's seedlings grow slowly at first, getting their nutrients from the sun, rain and leaf litter that has collected on the host. The stranglers send out many thin roots that snake down the trunk of the host tree or dangle aerial roots from its branches. When the roots reach the ground, they dig in and put on a growth spurt, competing with the host tree for water and nutrients. They also send out a network of roots that encircle the host tree and fuse together. As the roots grow thicker, they squeeze the trunk of its host and cut off its flow of nutrients.